So this is the pool and the pool cage. So you can kind of see it's a little breezy out here today, so the camera might move a little bit. But this is the new cage that they got put on. It's larger than the old one. You can see over here on the floor where the edge of the cage used to be. This over here is all new. Concrete's new. It goes over here underneath the hot tub. Leave it here for a few minutes so you can look around and see what's here. Move you over here. So you get a different view of everything. So to give you reference, those 4 windows right there, that is the back of the dining room. That area over there is the lanai. They put the centerboard and the rail in there because Kinsley's the baby and mom watches her during the day, so they don't want to worry about her. Normally that's not there, and they have louvers that can go in there so they can close that off. This French door right here leads into mom's bedroom. All this out here, like I said, used to all be outside in the grass. You can look up there on top of the roof. See, they have a tin roof, but you can see that they had solar panels installed. I don't know if you can see it, but down there in the bottom of the pool, mom had a sea turtle put down in the bottom of the pool of her pool when they had it relined. So right now the water is much warmer than the air. It's 88 degrees. It's a little cooler down here today. It just broke 60. So it's nice when you're in the sun, but and you're out of the wind, but when you're in the wind and out of the sun, it's a little chilly. So, all right, we're gonna go out this way. This is mom's woodshed and their massive air conditioner. And we'll go over here because it's a little noisy right there. So this is her side yard. Now this over here she does not own. So basically from the corner of these palm trees straight back is not hers. That's the neighbor's yard. So they're just now getting this cleaned up. So right here where this brown pad is, there was a storage unit that was sitting there. So they've got that air conditioner back there that's running, but they also have this air conditioner right here, which is huge. They have that. So I'll walk you on out here. So this is their big RV. This truck right here is the one that they use to pull it, this white one. So this whole lot right here is theirs. That's my grandpa's truck there. Needs a little work done to it. Recognize our dirty van. Just remember, you can look wherever you want. This video's 360, so you can look around wherever you want to. All right, so here's the front of the house. You can see she's got some new trees planted. A little palm here. There used to be a big palm here, but it got torn out with the hurricane. So I'll get up here so you can see it a little bit better. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to do that. So you see this screened in thing here. It opens like a garage door, or it can open, it's got sliders, and it'll slide like a normal door. But when they open the garage door, they can, essentially, people down here use their garages instead of storing their vehicles in them, use them as other rooms to just spend time in. So during the hurricane, these eaves right here, the soffits came out. So as the water was coming around, because of this corner was scooping up and going up in and over the wall. So that room right there, I'll take you in a little bit. That is the room where they were having water coming into the house because it was running down through the wall. And they thought originally that it had been it was coming in down below, but it wasn't. It was coming in the wall. So they had to put a new cage in this area right here. This is Mom's little aviary. Things are kind of brown right now because it's the winter season, but in the summertime, usually this is all green. These are all orchids, so various types of orchids that you see down here. But they're currently working on it in here, so I think I might talk to Mom about seeing if she wants to put a water feature right here, because that'd be a perfect place for one. But you can still see they're recovering a little bit. Got some stuff up there. That used to be a Ring doorbell. They had to take that off, and they had to put a new door in. And you can see here, this is their hurricane shutter. So it will, they pull it down. It's got a crank on the outside. You pull it down, covers this with this steel, and then you can see this here, and then these pins down here. So they put storm shutters over it, and they bolt them in. They slide up into the top of that and then bolt down there. So, all right, let's go ahead and head out here. Head on around the house. So you can see right here they've got a tree that's being held up by a strap. That tree used to be vertical, and the hurricane blew it over, and they have it being held up by a strap right now. So they're hoping that the roots get a little bit stronger so it'll hold itself up, but it's kind of too old to correct itself. So this is the old steel from the all right, so we're gonna go in. So this is coming in the opposite side of the pool deck. So over there is where we went out. So this is the opposite side of the pool. So you can see the lanai in here. Dad having his lunch. I'm gonna shorten this down a little bit. All right.
Can I see some stuff?
Do what?
Can I see stuff?
You can't really see anything on this right now. You want to say hi though, Maddie?
Hi.
All right. So this is the lanai, and we're getting ready to take that wood down. We got some different wood because this is Formica board and it's sagging a little bit. But when Steve and I were here, and Garen, we ripped this completely out, and it was all opened up into the inside. So they have sliding glass door here that leads into the dining room. I remember those 4 windows that I showed you. So this is the dining room. So they got this big, heavy granite table, which is pretty huge. And then here's the kitchen.
Hey, buddy. Hey, you. Use your words. What's wrong? What's wrong? That sounds like you are.
So when they moved in, or when they bought the house, you can see this counter back here is different than the rest of them. There's a sink right there, and there was water in there, and it had been leaking when the people were here, and eventually because it had leaked so much, it caused a bunch of water damage in there and mold and whatnot, and so they were able to get the house a little cheaper than what they normally would, and they just did the repairs themselves. So, Mom, do you care if I go into your room? Okay. All right. So this is the master bedroom. So you remember that was the two doors that the French door that led outside. So it's a thing down here in Florida. Everybody and their brother has a king size bed. So Mom's got a California king bed, nice and huge. So this room back here is the master bathroom. This is where they had a ton of damage in here. So we had to tear this room out down to the studs. Actually, not this room. This room was already done when we got here, but they have put everything back in themselves. So the only thing in this room right now that is original is the toilet and the bidet. Everything else it has been redone. So this used to be a full vanity with a big mirror, and they bought the 2 individual mirrors, and to match the other bathroom, Mom found this vanity, which was not it was a vanity cabinet. It wasn't a bath cabinet, and she installed it herself and bought these basin. She really likes these basin sinks, and then instead of having the faucets come out of the sink itself, she put them up on the wall and then did the wood on her own. She did all of her trim on her own, and then had the basin tub put in with she put in the palm tree beach wallpaper, which she really likes. And then I don't know if you can see down there behind the tub, you can see that's real coral down there. And then this is their walk-in shower. Now this didn't change because it didn't get any damage in here. So she was telling me she still needs to put her vents in, which I may try and do that for her today. All right. So very first room right off here is the laundry room. It's not super big, but it's nice that it's close and it has the big sink in here. Okay, now we're gonna head down the hallway. And I'm gonna sneak in here. We call this Steve's room, but this is where Dad sleeps at now. So this room was the first room that Steven and Garen and I took care of. We completely took all the ceiling out, all the walls out. Everything was gone. And they completely redid it, and it looks really nice. I like the color that they chose. New fans are beautiful. The ceiling looks great. Step over here so you can get a better view of it without my head in the way. See what you look like right now. You gotta close up doors because the baby's here. So we'll go out in the garage in a minute. I'll show you this front room here. So this is that room. If you remember from the outside, I showed you the eaves. This room used to be pink, and this used to be Lauren's room, but when he lived here. But now they use it as the nursery room. So the only thing that's still in here that was original is this dresser, which is the old bamboo style dresser. They got a Murphy bed, so that'll pull down, and there's a bed here. It's where Garen slept last night. Garen and William decided they wanted to stay here, while the rest of us went back over to the B&B. So again, I like the color she chose, very cool. Got to put a vent in up there too. So I take you and show you the shower, but Garen's in there currently showering. So we'll go out here in the garage real quick. So lighting's not real great in here because this room's still a work in progress. But this is where they store. When we first started coming here years ago, they had a couch in here and other stuff. They actually use it as a garage, but they use it as a garage for the bikes. So we had to tear out this ceiling, and you can see that they've got the ceiling put back in, and they've got the mudding for the texturing done. They just haven't gotten the ceiling painted yet. Other than that, this room is pretty much the same as it was, because the ceiling's really all that we tore out in here. And again, you can see the bikes here. They just got the sidecar. This is for Dad, so when they go out on trips and stuff, Dad can ride in the sidecar. And then over there, all that plywood, that beadboard, is what's going to go up. I told you we're taking the ceiling of the lanai out today, because this material right here is just a Formica paneling board, which is what they put up in there, but it's falling. The old cage that was over it, they had to replace this bay area here completely, so it's still a work in progress. You'll see the bay window when we go inside. And then this white spot right here, you can see where it's cracked along there and then cracked vertically there. Well, you may not be able to see it on the video, but I can see it. That's where Steve and I found that it was all rotted out, and they had to fix it. It looks like it's cracked again. Better say something to Mom about it. And then right over there, you can see those are what the steel shutters look like. They leave those in there to block out sun and whatnot. And they're kind of hidden by this hibiscus bush out here anyway. So I want to show you this tree over here. This is one of Mom's favorite trees. So you can see the seed pod right up there. But I'm going to put you in close. Look at this. Don't want to dig there. Ooh, there's some animal underneath there. Hole down there. All right, we'll head back in over here. Check my phone first, make sure we're still recording. Got about another 30 seconds. I think I'll stop this video for right now, and then I'll start a new one. So Matthew and I are gonna go in and put this up and then paint it so it'll look much nicer. All right, we're gonna head back this way. Where are you going, kiddo?
Oh, I was going to go outside with you.
Oh, I'm coming back in.
Okay. Where you going? Where you going, Mom?
I'm gonna walk around the house. Oh, I was coming out to walk around with you.
Oh, I'm walking around. Hi, Kinsley.
Well, we're gonna go walk around the yard.
That's Lauren's little girl. All right, so here's the front door. This is, you can see the lanai, or the entryway out there with the cage. And then this is the living room. You can see they put in a new ceiling because the ceiling used to be drywall. They had to rebuild all of the bay window. Remember I showed you that from the outside. They had to get new furniture. So.
What is your greatest strength?
And then there's another sliding glass that goes out onto the lanai. And that's the full trip around the house, with the exception of the bathroom. But I'll have to do that one in a different video because Garen is currently in there. So, all right. And you see out there the dogs sitting out there with. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Shay.
Very pleased to find him.
Oh, he's got food, huh?
Yeah.
Dad's eating, so they think that they're gonna get some food.
My son understates our joy.
So, all right.
And if I may say so, your father has understated your beauty.
So we're gonna go in here. This is the bathroom that we tell you about all the time. So Garen just got out, so it's a little steamy in here, but I'll shut the door so you can see. So this is the bathroom, and The only addition since we were here last is they put this rail on to help Dad out, and then they added this glass in because you can see down here on the floor where it would like it comes down to here, and because it's the lower part down here, and they put the glass in to try and help divert some of the water instead of it running out right down here, because this didn't used to be here. So this vanity right here is it was a full table, and Mom took the legs off of it, cut it in half, and then reattached the legs and made a lower shelf, and then put her basin. Like I said, she loves basins. And then this piece here, and this piece over here, and this piece over here were all substructure underneath the table, and she recycled them into shelves for the wall, and then took the other parts here and made a towel rack out of it, which is pretty neat. So we're gonna go into the shower. I do apologize if it's a little dark, but just to show you. So notice we just walked into the shower, real easy. Again, you know, there's no lip or anything, so you get actually 3 shower options. You have this one here, which is what most people use, and then you have the handheld here, and then the controls for the shower over here. And then if you look directly above you, that's the, I've been trying to hold this at my eyesight because you're pretty close to my eyesight. This is the shower, so you can turn one of those knobs and it'll shower straight down from right there, right up above you. And then of course they put these handhelds in for Dad. Makes it easier for when they're trying to shower him. So that's it. That's the bathroom. But it's got a river rock floor that they put in themselves. It's pretty neat.